The High Court in Accra, presided over by Justice Ruby Aite, has granted bail to Bernard Enchiboesiakum, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, and Edward Akwokum, the operations manager of Akunta Mining Company Limited, to the tune of 10 million cedis each, with two sureties in the illegal mining case relating to mining in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. There are two accused who are among 5 individuals and entities charged in the case pleaded not guilty to all charges at their initial court appearance. My colleague Hanson Ajiman, who has been in court all day for us, joins us via telephone for more on this issue. Hanson, grateful to you. So it's been a long day in court. We know that earlier, Chairman Wontumi was in court for a similar illegal mining case. He was granted bail, and then he was rearrested. I mean, tell us what unfolded in court today.
Earlier this morning, we had indication that 2 separate cases will be filed against Chairman Wontumi. And so the first one at 9 a.m. was with respect to the activities of his mining company, Akunta Mining Limited, in its activities at its Samraboy concession. With this particular case, he's accused of permitting 2 individuals to mine on that particular concession without seeking approval from the minister at the time, the land minister, Maxi. And so he was charged with the offenses of assigning mining concession without authorization from the minister and facilitating unlicensed mining at his own concession at Samraboy. Then the second one has to do with activities of his company in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. We saw that he was given a concession to mine outside of the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve in 2022, but he followed up with a request to be able to mine in the forest reserve. This request, we are told, was refused by the minister. However, it was uncovered that later he entered, or his company entered into the forest reserve and began mining. The Deputy Attorney General says the mining activity was severe to the extent that it led to the destruction of about 13 hectares of land. He also said at the time the police and the various security agencies undertook a raid of this forest reserve where Chairman Wontumi's mining company was mining. Over 40 excavators were on site with the keys. However, they were forced to hand them over to the officers of the company because of the confrontation between the security officers and private security of Chairman Wontumi. After today, for both proceedings, his lawyers prayed for bail from the court. The Office of the Attorney General, represented by Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Tremsai, did not oppose the bail application, but was of the opinion that the bail conditions should be harsh to the extent that it would prevent him from fleeing, from undergoing the prosecution. Okay. So in the first case, he was granted bail to the tune of 50 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties to be justified. In the second, 10 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties to be justified. In all situations, he's supposed to deposit his passport and seek the permission of the court anytime he wants to go outside the country.
All right. So he's on trial for 2 different cases. When is he expected in court again for both cases?
So he's expected in court on October 28, 2025. That's almost ending of this month for the first case, which involved the Samraboy concession.
Okay.
And then he's expected later in November for the case involving the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve.
Okay. But before you go, I mean, do we know if he's been able to fulfill the bail conditions yet?
Well, at the close of day today, we saw him and one of the other accused persons in the second case handcuffed together and placed inside the police van, CID van. Our sources with the court indicate to us that he's being taken to NIB custody, temporarily for his lawyers to facilitate the bail conditions or meeting the bail conditions. Until then, what we know as of now, the sources is that he's been taken to the NIB custody.
All right. I'm grateful to you, Hansen Ajiman. Hansen Ajiman is our court correspondent, updating us on the issues of the NPP's regional chairman in the Ashanti region, Chairman Wontumi, facing trial over some illegal mining activities.